What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Michigan Great Outdoors. I am your host, Jayce aka the Polack. Today we're looking at the newest platform to hit the market, the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Fix. So let's get stuck in. Alright, so here it is, the Fix platform by Lone Wolf Custom Gear. You know, I was pretty happy. When I got into saddle hunting, I got the Trophy Line EDP, and I was pretty happy with that platform. I honestly didn't really consider any other platforms. I mean, I like to try gear, but I like the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Ambush platform. It was just kind of big, and you know, I heard there were some stories about it not camming well, not locking into the tree that great. So I really didn't plan on getting another platform until I saw this one. So this one really struck my eye because it is more of a standard type size. We have a 12 by 12.5 platform, 300-pound weight rating, and it comes in right around 3.6, 3.7 pounds. So it's a smaller platform than the Ambush. It's a lot more lighter than the Ambush, and it's more, in my opinion, more functionable because of all the new features that are in here. So, you know, like I said, I really like the Trophy Line, and I didn't really want to change, but I had, you know, there's a couple little things with the Trophy Line that I didn't like so much. So looking at this platform here, one of the things that, you know, my top 3 reasons right off the bat is packability. I mean, look at the thin profile here. There's nothing sticking out. It's very smooth. It's very flat. You're going to be able to pack this very nicely in your pack. So packability, number 1. Number 2, I just like to try new gear. I mean, and I like Lone Wolf Custom Gear. They make some really awesome equipment. You can't deny it. And the third real reason that I wanted this platform, and it is absolutely the number 1 reason, is the traction. So I'll tell you a little story about the EDP. Back in December, I went on a hunt. It was 15 degrees. It was in the swamp. It was snowing, freezing rain type conditions. And I got everything set up really, really well. I was in a great spot, pulling up my bow rope, and I almost slipped off the platform. Now, I had my saddle on. I was tethered in. I wasn't going anywhere, but I almost slipped off the platform. And the whole hunt, my platform was scary slippery, and it was all on the edge. And on the EDP platform, there's no traction on the edge. So as soon as I saw this has machine traction right on the platform, I was sold. I saw the Ambush, the updated Ambush platform at the Genesis 3D saddle tune-up event, and it had this beautiful traction on here, and I was just like, man, if they ever made a smaller platform, I'm going for it. So they came out with the Fix. This is not a cheap platform. I think it's the most expensive platform on the market, coming in at $250 retail now. I was lucky; it was on sale, so I scooped it up for $200. But I mean, that is a very expensive platform. So what makes it so much more expensive than everything else? Well, it's not the lightest platform. The Predator platform's lighter. This comes in around 3.6, 3.7. Predator, I think, is right at 3 pounds. It does have some cool features. So, like I said, the traction on the platform, the Wolf here is pretty cool. It's just for looks, but it has the standard Lone Wolf Custom Gear accessory T-posts here, so you can use your cam straps. You can lock onto this. You have what looks like grommet holes. So I'm assuming that you'll be able to, maybe they're making some mini sticks, some mini, you know, single step sticks that will go with this. So one of the new features they have now is they have these ovals here where you can nest your double step sticks in here. So if you get the 14-inch double step sticks, they nest really nicely on the platform here, and you can get this and bundle it up really nice. Looking at one of the cooler features for this platform is it has a built-in molly hook. So you're going to be able to take your saddle and you're going to be able to hang this on the back of your saddle as you climb up the tree. So it eliminates the need to buy a Genesis 3D clip or Innovating the Outdoors clip, or a lot of times, you know, I would use just a carabiner and some shock cord. I do have the TX5 quick draw clips. It kind of eliminates that. So that's a really nice feature, and honestly it's probably not really adding any weight, so I like it a lot. It's got the aggressive Lone Wolf Custom Gear bracket that we're accustomed to, so the 6-point bracket, and the leveling capability. So this is a little bit different than what we're used to. So most platforms, they have some sort of a screw that levels on the bottom. And if you look at, say, a trophy line, this is the EDP. This is, like I said, this is a really nice platform. It's just there's no traction on the edge. So in that situation, it was extremely slippery. But you can see on the bottom, it has this kind of bulbous part to it, and that's how you level your platform. You just use this screw. It works really well, but the problem is that you can see, look how that sticks out. It just kind of makes it a bear to pack. I film my hunts. I carry the Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm. I'll take 2-3 cameras with me. I have a bunch of extra stuff that maybe you don't need, so maybe it won't matter. So, and if that's the case, you know, this is a nice cheap option, which is a really solid option. So looking back at the custom gear, so like I said, it levels right here. It's got, they're calling it some sort of a advanced top leveling post. It's a little bit different. There is a clanky noise. So you will get a clank noise here. It's just like any tree stand, so I would assume that I'll just hit probably this side up with some stealth strips or put some Slayer tape or something in there. But yeah, it has some extremely aggressive teeth here that bite really well. So, you know, looking at the fix, one of the things that people kind of were complaining about with the ambush is it doesn't toe hook, it cams differently. And Cody DeQuisto on Lone Wolf Custom Gear's YouTube channel, he made a video instructing how to hang the fix, and it's different. It's reverse camming technology, I think he called it, where you actually put this on the tree. You have to put it at like a 45-degree angle. You have to kind of guesstimate your height, and then you lift it way up as high as you can, and then you reef it down. It does take a little bit getting used to it. It's not what we're used to with, you know, normal platforms where you just do the toe hook and it's very quick. This takes a little bit more time. I think it takes a little bit more finagling, but you know, we all practice with our saddle equipment before deer season. So I think with some practice, I think it's going to work absolutely fine. I had this thing on like 6 different trees, and I put it on, I probably hung it at least 15, 20 times since I've got it, and it gets pretty darn tight. I'm 200, I think I'm 265 right now. I had a couple beers the other day, but when I had it on the tree, as you can see in the footage, I mean, I was like jumping on it and I got it to kick out a little bit, but it never released. It was never unsafe. So I think that's just because these darn teeth are just so freaking sharp. It bites hard. If you get this thing set right, it really does bite the tree good. Now, I haven't put it on every tree. I have a lot of oak trees in my yard. So maybe, you know, if you put it on a softer pine, it might have an issue. I don't really have any pines I can test it on. I have one shit tree in my yard. It bit really good on there. You know, that diameter tree is probably about that. I put it on some bigger trees. You know, it's first impressions, I really like it. There's a couple downsides that I don't like. One is this thing rattles a little bit, this barrel that you adjust. So it kind of, every once in a while it rattles. Is that the end of the world? No. I think if I kind of maybe put something on there or some bow wax or something in there, I'll probably eliminate that. The other complaint that I have is while I do agree that this is one of the nicest fit and finishes that Lone Wolf Custom Gear has had as far as the texture go and not the sharp edges. I did have cuts in my cam strap already, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. Already there's damage to the cam strap, so it looks, and if I feel kind of in this general area right around this Versa button, which is milled into the platform, which I think is actually really cool. I like that they're doing this. It saves weight. You don't have a steel bolt going through here. It kind of, I think it helps his design as well. As far as the structure goes, I think he's gonna, be able to lose a little bit of weight. It's marginable, but everything adds up. It does feel like right in here it's kind of sharp still. So I'm wondering if this new machine that he's running the platform through, if it just doesn't get into this spot very well. So, unfortunately, I think you're still going to have to sand these edges or tape them. Some guys use hockey tape or whatever you want to use. I think 100% you're still going to have to tape these edges. Looking at everything else, I'm really excited about it. It's, like I said, this is a first impression. I just got it, but I did saddle hunt last year. I have some experience under my belt. I know what I like. I know what's going to work. I think that this platform is going to work for me. I intend to fully test it out, and this is not going to be the only video. I'm going to make several videos on it this summer. We have a big lineup for you this summer, and when I say we, it's not just me. So there's going to be some cool people on the channel as well this year, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I think the big monkey in the room is the cost. 100%. $250 for this platform. Aluminum prices, they're through the roof right now. I just scrapped a bunch of metal, and I got a ton of money. So that's how I know prices are sky high right now. I don't know if it's COVID, post-COVID, inflation. I don't know what it is. $250, I think this is, that's a little expensive for this. $200, I really liked it at $200, but you're getting a lot of features in here. There's sidekick mounts for the sidekick bow holder as well. I forgot to mention that. I don't think I'd ever use that. I don't think you have enough space on here to use that, but they're there. Some guys might like that feature. I don't know. I probably will never use it. I like to have, when I'm facing my tree in my saddle, I like to have my bow right here. But there are some cool features. All the mounting ports, all the tabs where you can mount your cam straps and reef everything down. Do I think $250 is worth it? That's up to you. I don't know how much you want to spend. I don't know what your budget is. If you're a Lone Wolf Custom Gear fan, I think this is a winner. I intend to use it. I intend to hunt out of it. And I intend to keep this one. I just want to play with it. I'm going to play with it this summer. I got some other videos coming up. It's going to be a fun year this summer. I have a lot of things planned. A lot of videos, a lot of topics I want to cover. And this platform is going to be a big part of that. So hopefully this video is helpful for you. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And the next video coming up is going to be my turkey hunt. I was successful. I did shoot a triple bearded turkey. I thought it was a double originally, but when I was plucking the feathers in the beard, I noticed there was 3. So I'm pretty pumped to share that with you guys. It's a pretty good hunt. I got some good footage. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Welcome back, Michigan Great Outdoors. Today, Dad just set it up one of these little tree stands. So I have this bucket here because it's pretty high, so I'm going to see if I could try to climb it. There's a crack here. Okay. It's going to be hard, but I got a rope. Oh. See? It's pretty high. Be careful if you're on tree stands. These ones, you cannot sit and you can get legs.
Nope, you need a saddle. We're going to have to hit up Matt at TX5 and get some these extra small saddles made.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, so...
You got plenty of foot room up here?
Yeah. My foot.
You got big feet too. It looks like you got plenty of room.
So you see what Dad has on him?
Yeah, I got my saddle on here.
Yeah. So that means if I hold on to this, if I hold it on tight, my hands will slip down here. See? I'm not falling down because it's tied to the tree.